Expect there to be a lot more tackles from someone like Mark Guay. However, Lukeba is in a lot more front-footed team, attacking team in Lyon. They have a lot more possession than Crystal Palace, albeit in a different league. But he actually has more tackles and interceptions with 101 in total this season. Also, if you look at Mark Guay has more blocks and clearances than him. But you'd expect that from a team that's in the lower half of the table. So when you take that into context, Lukeba looks like the stronger defender of the two. When it comes to actual errors, Lukeba has made one error, whereas Mark Guay, he's made 3 big errors. And Tottenham were no strangers to actual errors when it comes to the football pitch. When it comes to the attacking phase of play, Brachila is the most attacking out of the defenders. He's got 2 to 3 goals this season with an assist as well. So his metrics are really good from his team. If we look at Lukeba is really good at bringing the ball forward, but when it comes to bringing the ball forward, I think Timber has more successful carries than Lukeba. Lukeba has a little bit more successful dribbles, but when it comes to progressively carrying the ball up the pitch, Timber reigns supreme. He's a guy that understands good spatial awareness, good football IQ. He slots looking for a defender that can sometimes push into the midfield. So between the 3 players, they can all do that successfully because they have attributes of physicality, quite good on the ball. Now they're predominantly left-footed, but can use the right foot as well to dribble and receive ball under pressure. So those 3 players are the strongest out of all of them. And I know I haven't mentioned Ndika yet, but I'm just going off what the stats are saying at the moment. Defending aerially, the best guy for the aerial defense is Ndika. He has the highest amount of headers out of the lot. And then not far behind is Hincapi. So those are the 2 defenders that are really on top when it comes to winning their aerial challenges, aerial battles. Okay, so when it comes to passing on the ball, Timber hits most metrics. So when it comes to short passes completed and medium passes completed, Timber reigns top. However, when it comes to long passes, Mark Guay comes on top on that one. With Lukeba not far behind, finished 2nd or 3rd behind those 2. So those are the 3 guys that are good. Some of these defenders are cheap options, something you can't get around. If you want a quality defender and they're young and they're left-sided, you're going to need to pay and put your hand in your pocket. That's the way I see it. You can't really get around it. But for me, who's the best defender I like? I like Lukeba the best. I think he's all-rounder. He's got the pace, physicality, awareness, can carry the ball progressively as well, completes dribbles, does medium to short passes, got a long range pass in him as well. I think he's the best suited. The one that knows Premier League, obviously,